What's up, everybody? So as you know, children ages 2 to 100 will be packing their lunches these next few weeks and heading back off to that wonderful place we call school. And perhaps school has already started for you. Well, in that case, what I have to say still applies. So without further ado, do make yourselves comfortable because our topic today is the first day of school. Now, I'm not here to talk about just any day of school. Oh no. Though I mean, any first day back to school can bring its flurry of excitement and fear. I'm talking about that one day. I'm talking your first day ever. First day of elementary school, first day of middle school, first day of high school, first day of college, etc. This is the day you have landed in a completely new territory of people and things. And honestly, what you choose to do the first day will no doubt set you on a course for the rest of your years in that institution. No pressure. And so you might ask, what does one do to rule this first day of school? Well, let me tell you. Rule number 1, it's okay to be nervous. Let's be honest, you have just been thrown into a very uncomfortable situation where you don't know where anything is, you probably don't know very many people, and everything's just new. It's totally normal to be nervous. For as I said before, these first few days could very well set the course of the entire year. But honestly, just feel free to embrace the fear, for it was once said that our lives begin at the end of our comfort zone. I forget who said that. Rule number 2, dress in whatever makes you feel both comfortable and confident. Because let's be honest, when you feel good about what you're wearing, it is the biggest confidence boost. And when you feel comfortable about what you wear, that is just one less thing to worry about in the scheme of everything. For instance, I am wearing one of my favorite outfits right now. It kind of makes me look like a watermelon. Too bad I'm intolerant to melons. And this might violate dress code. Rule number 3, packing your lunch. Packing your lunch gives you the freedom to sit anywhere on campus versus having to run and find the closest food place or whatever food places are around. Yet another brick of stress off your shoulders. Because let's face it, you probably didn't follow Rule 7. We're not there yet. We'll get there. Also, if you're like me and have a pile of food intolerances, you can be safely assured of not being left hungry when all your friends want to go to a burger joint. Oh, I'll just take the lettuce. Thanks. My boobs. Rule number 4, sit in front of the classroom. Now, in my humble experience, I have also found that those who are most motivated to do well in the class tend to sit in the front row. So if you sit in the front row as well, you are already surrounding yourself with positive, motivated people, which is the best way to set you up for success. Plus, because you're sitting in the front of the room, the teacher will probably just assume that you came to participate. Just give me all the participation points right now. Points. Oh dear, okay. Woo! Rule number 5, talking to strangers, start with a compliment. There are many ways to start a good conversation, but one of the ways that I have found to be the most successful is actually starting the conversation with a compliment. Hey, I really like your top. It looks great on you. Honestly, your hair looks gorgeous today. I really like your notebook. Where'd you get that? And it's not that you're complimenting them just for the sake of starting a conversation. You obviously want to make sure that what you're saying is genuine, because not only will you make their day, but you might have made a new friend. And even if the compliment doesn't spark any further conversation, you will have established yourself as a genuine individual.
Give me the points!
Step 6, bring extra writing utensils. No more scrambling in your backpack making an abnormal amount of noise as the class begins to start and you have no writing utensils. You came prepared. In addition to that, you will also be saving the butts of your fellow classmates who were not as prepared as you were. And it's another great way to start a conversation. Conversation initiated. Rule number 7, arrive early, get to know your location. This saved my butt in college. If and when possible, it is always a good idea to be more aware of your surroundings, especially if you're the new person in town. Because when you know where all your classes are and all the best places to eat are and where to use the restroom and not use the restroom, you just have a more successful day. There will be much less of this and more of this. Rule number 8, let people come to you. / don't feel obligated to find a group of friends on day 1. This is something I wish I followed more when I was going through school. Something I would tend to do is as soon as I was in a new place, I would immediately try to find a group of friends, because honestly the idea of being a loner terrified me. And really looking back, this did ultimately end up backfiring, and I ended up spending a lot of time with people that I just didn't fit in with. You being confident and being genuine will attract like-minded people to you. So it's only natural that over time you're going to find that group of people that you fit in with. Now at the same time, this doesn't mean that if you find a group of people that you really feel compatible with, that you should not jump in. Totally feel comfortable introducing yourself to people. Don't be shy, because in the end, if you guys click, it's going to be your new fam. So ultimately you will find your group, and you won't have to stress about trying to be someone you're not. What's really important is just making sure that you take the time to find the right people for you. And sometimes this might mean that you're going to be alone for a few days or even a few weeks. That was honestly me in high school. My first 2 weeks of high school, I was jumping from group to group until I found a group of people that I felt insanely compatible with. In fact, that's how I met my best friend to this day. So what I really want to pass on is don't be nervous if you don't feel like you fit in with anyone day 1. Just be yourself, love yourself, be confident, and you will find that group of people that you click with. Rule number 9. Connect with your teacher. Granted that the teacher you're approaching is someone you feel comfortable connecting with, teachers can be some of the greatest mentors, especially if you're struggling with course materials. Some of the teachers that I created the closest bonds with were in subjects that I had no idea what I was doing. Also in my experience, I have known some amazing teachers who really helped me, not just inside the classroom, but outside the classroom as well. When I was struggling making friends, when I was really shy, when I wasn't confident in myself, these were the teachers that sat down with me and just talked with me and asked me what was going on and helped me be who I am today. Shout out to all the teachers out there, you rock. And last but not least, rule number 10, take things a day at a time. Now I know I said earlier that what you do in those first few days sets the course for your entire year or many years to come. That wasn't right. It only sets most of your fate to come. Also not accurate. You are in charge of your own fate. And if you find that you make mistakes along the way, that's just part of growing up. You're going to find friendships, break friendships, excel in topics, do not so well in topics. The big thing is that you make the most of your years. Learn everything you can, connect with the people that are good to you, and have an awesome year. Because I mean, this is day 1. The opportunities are endless. And so with that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing year. Of course, come check out my channel if you want to see some more great things. Forgot where I was going with that. And with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day. Yeah.